So the messages today are going to be about sometimes you got to zoom in, okay, and zoom out in order to see the full picture, okay? So it's really about perspective, it's about understanding, it's about knowing, and it's about trusting. So I wanted to share something because this painting is something I feel very connected to for numerous reasons. And this is a painting by Salvatore Dali. It's Gala. It's called Gala, Contemplating the Mediterranean Sea. So Dali continues to refine his technique, and he does like double imagery, okay? And the familiar figure in this picture is his wife, and she's standing before an open window, and when seen from a distance, the face of Lincoln emerges, demonstrating the minimal conditions needed to recognize a face. The painting links Dali's love for his wife, his Catholicism, and his affection for the U.S. So see it clearly, like she's zooming in and she's seeing the cosmos and the central sun energy. And then when you zoom out, can you guys see the picture of Abraham Lincoln, the outline? Right? Sometimes you got to zoom in to zoom out. Right? Okay, and I know that's kind of quirky and all, but I thought I'd share it. It's the coolest picture ever. And the bottom of the deck energy that I'm working with from the gateway of light energy is the central sun. And this is about abundance downloads. This is about regeneration and success. Okay. And then at the bottom of the deck here, I have a King of Cups. So this is going to be interesting. So let's get into this. All right, Spirit, what are the messages for today? Soul star activation. So this is really talking about fulfilling soul contracts, remembering who you are and why you're here. It's like all of a sudden, ding, ding, ding. Okay, you are realizing that like everything that you've experienced to this point had major life lessons, and you're realizing these all added up to something. But when you were going through them, right, you were zoomed in, and so you couldn't really see how they all were connected until you zoomed out. You now remember who you are. You're like remembering. You're in the process of remembering, which happens after an ego death or spiritual awakening or some sort of catalyst event. Yeah, there is this accessing higher wisdom, higher knowledge when it comes to the halls of learning. This is you having access to this. This is you tapping into this. This is you using this to your advantage now, because you have access. It's like you have access. Like, look at this lady. She's literally so connected. All right. So it's like you have access to this wisdom and knowledge. Okay. Spirit guide energy, confirmation, and learning great lessons. This is awesome. Then we have Palladian activation. We have a lot of help. This is about coming together to work with one another in harmony in the heavens for the purpose of resolution. Okay? Just think about all those that have had experiences before us in this lifetime, in this timeline of ours, yours. We have access to all of their experiences. What worked, what didn't work, what was something that we can use now to help us stay connected and be in harmony. Like, how can we elevate so that we can be in harmony, not just with one another, but also in harmony with the cosmos, with other planetary systems. Right now, Earth isn't the best neighbor, or the inhabitants of Earth are not the best neighbors. All right, again, central sun, this is what we are receiving. Tons of energy. Okay, we're feeling it. You're feeling wonky. This is why. All right, we have a lot of solar flares happening. So ride the wave that you came in on. All right, that's a different deck. I just heard them say that's a different deck. We don't have that card in this deck. Sorry. I feel like a good way to work with this energy is to alchemize it. This is about karmic release. This is about radical transformation playing out. So you could be experiencing that and observing that in your external environment, but you're also dealing with this personally because it starts with us and it's all within us. All right. There is this divine connection. All right. Which is beautiful. We have this crown chakra upgrade. So you may be going through a massive download upgrade process. Okay. Major transformation, holy experiences. Okay. Miraculous energy. All right. So you very much could be participating in the order of Melchizedek, embraced by light, mission uncovered. Don't give up. All right. Don't give up. You are here for something very important. Woo-wee! I'm feeling energized by all of this. So stick with me. We're going to get into the personal details next. Okay, so we're going to do a little bit of a deep dive into the crown chakra upgrade, okay? So this talks about the crown chakra. It's the energy center found at the top of the head, often symbolized by 1,000-petaled lotus. It governs our connection to wisdom, both internal and that of source. Opening the crown chakra represents connecting deeply with the heart of source and drawing down inspiration and insight, especially when we're talking about the central sun energy, tapping into those downloads and grounding them, okay? I feel like this card transports us to a bit of a sacred hall with pillars and representing the divine connections to source and a gateway that is guarded by white light and a white dove, symbolizing the Holy Spirit. It may seem as though this is another realm or dimension. Ultimately, it's actually found within. We are all facets of the Holy Spirit incarnate. This card calls us home to ourselves, encouraging us to claim our own divinity. Your crown chakra has been upgraded. The spiritual connections you have always had are now being acknowledged. The parts of yourself that you have run from or ignored are being reclaimed. This is an important time for you to uncover your gifts and wisdom and move through the healing process. You may have experienced moments that have tested your faith and your belief in the divine. Know that this is okay and no grievances are being held against you. Okay, so this is you having forgiveness for yourself because you are already forgiven. The Holy Spirit is with you and within you. This is a coming home to your truest self. You are also being encouraged to prepare yourself for miracles. Expect to experience wonder and blessings, for you are being surrounded by healing, loving light. Divine encounters and holy experiences are happening around you. If you have had a challenging relationship with spirituality or religion in the past, and this has now been healed, you can now move forward in an authentic way, experiencing the divine on a very personal level and beyond the limitations of any type of unnecessary dogma. You are connected. So if you needed a confirmation to know if you are where you're meant to be, this would be your confirmation. Okay, so let's see what the specifics are here. I hope everyone's doing well. Okay, connecting with the intention to provide clarity and insight with love. It is absolutely beautiful where I'm at. The sun is shining. The weather is weathering. It's very temperate. Beautiful weather. I am loving it. Loving it. I'm about to get me some sunshine. I'm about to get me some sunshine. Hence the tank top. Just absorb beautiful love, right? Central sun, abundance downloads. If you can get in the sun a few minutes a day, highly recommended. It helps the soul regenerate. It helps your cells regenerate all the way down to that. All right, we got some cards here. So I have the Five of Pentacles. Okay, so this is feeling a bit abandoned, left behind, maybe even just alone, lonely, maybe feeling like the path is a solo path, a solo journey is what I'm getting. I feel like it's like one step at a time too with the Five of Pentacles. It's kind of like they're all like It's like experience this, experience that, experience this, experience that, experience this, experience that. And then there's one at the top. So I feel like there's another one to add, which is the 6. So I feel like you've been putting a lot of effort towards something maybe. And so you're kind of like, when's this going to work for me? You could feel a bit like, oof, like this has been a rough go. And it's clarifying the soul star activation, which is like remembering who you are. And so it's almost like, you know, you went through what you went through so that you can remember who you are. So it was like a form of initiation, okay? It was to heal these abandonment wounds. And I'm getting that, like, it helped launch you, okay? I feel like you understood the assignment. Isn't there a meme about that? Like, I understood the assignment. I feel like that's this, okay? You gave yourself the love that you've always deserved. You've tapped into your ability to know that, like, love is all there is. And I feel like this is something that you work with your guides on. This is something that you receive confirmation of. This is something that you experienced for the purpose of great lessons. This was the self-love and healing from abandonment was a soul lesson for you. And then I have coming together, harmony in the heavens, and resolution. So I feel like these two are really I have the 3 of Swords in the reverse. So I feel like releasing the pain of the past, releasing the heartbreak of the past, healing your broken heart, okay? Helps us come together for a resolution, for harmony. I also have the 8 of Cups. So you might have gone and did a soul searching. So you might have been like, there's got to be better than this. Like, this is not all there is. And I feel like you went and did the deep dive to realize you're right. This is not all that it is. And so you definitely connected with maybe other beings from other places. And so you kind of had this enlightenment about you. You know that you're here as a bigger mission. You know that you're one of the stars in the sky. Like, you know that you're having this experience here, but that's not all that is. It's like you didn't settle for what was physically around you. You seeked something deeper. All right, so we have the central sun. This talks about like abundance, download, success, regeneration even. So this is what you're anchoring here. We are heavily supported by the Most High. And we are heavily supported by many other star systems, okay? Many other beings that are higher vibrational than us. And they are teaching us. We're like the adolescents, okay? And sometimes adolescents can act a little unruly. I feel like, you know, we're maturing. We're evolving as a species. And we have a lot of help to do so. And so let's get a card for this. It's like the evolution of man. Like, we have so many incarnations so that we can evolve as a person, as a species, as a collective. So it's a beautiful process to be part of. We are very grateful to be here. Okay? And you're making a big difference just by being you. Okay? Chivalry is not dead. 2 of Cups. Come on. Like, this is equal reciprocity. This is like showing up, okay, from the heart space. This is you being in tune with your own emotions, having this emotional availability, and empathy, but in a very grounded, stable way. And this is, you know, like a mirror image almost, in the sense of like, you know, the duality of things. It's almost like there will be success when it comes to bringing changes here. There could be partnerships that are coming together that will be very successful. So, but these partnerships are very rooted in like consciousness. They're very conscious energy. Okay, this can be like energy healing. This can be I'm getting like anchoring in energy healing here. grounding it, maybe through some sort of practice, maybe through some sort of meditation, some sort of abilities, spiritual abilities. Again, like you were lit up, okay, and received a crown chakra upgrade so that you can do this type of work. So this is for my healers. This is for my spiritualists. This is for those who are here to create a new experience here. Okay, help elevate, to help teach, help show, to create. So you're co-creating with source here, co-creating with source. Yeah. And this is incorporating a lot of different things into your practice. So you may like dip and dive into a bunch of different things, and that should be celebrated. There's not only one way to do something. And so this is you taking creative accountability for you being you and doing things the way you want to do it. Okay. I feel like you do things different and you don't care. And that's the whole point. Like you were meant to like be that lone wolf. Okay. So that you can be in the energy of doing what you want to do when you want to do it, because you're not meant to be like everybody else. And there are some that you are meant to work with, but I feel like you've learned who not to work with and who's not for you. And as a result of that, you healed your own heart. So now that you've learned how to heal your own heart, and others kind of come as a result of your work, your efforts, your progress, your success. So when you succeed, you affect other people. It's a vibration. You've gone through a radical transformation, and the collective is going through a radical transformation, and we all contribute. It's like throwing the coin into the fountain and creating that ripple, right? That ripple affects all the other coins that are currently waiting there in the fountain, right? They're already there. They already exist. So the new addition, okay, creates a vibration that all the coins benefit from. They're all in that water, and water holds energy. Okay, water holds energy. So just know that like what you do matters, even if it's the smallest thing. Okay, what you do matters. Like just you saying like, I am grateful for today. I am like, High Priestess. Yeah, like this is you, again, being grateful, okay? Having this ability to see things through the veil, maybe even tap into things that maybe, you know, are complicated. I'm getting like this is kind of like tapping into the Akash and being able to take these necessary steps to ascension. It's like you're in the middle of two experiences. You very much could be between realms, worlds, planes. I feel like there's a lot of movement. There's a lot of connecting happening when you connect. I feel like you have a strong spiritual practice. But I would say this is you helping those to, it's like you're illuminating the steps to take to help people ascend. Okay, so maybe an ascension guide or a healing guide, a spirit guide. There's a bit of that. So you're kind of, you know, able to help people to focus on things that are meant for karmic release, and you help them process that karmic release maybe with the violet flame. Great tool to use. Lots of meditations, lots of invocations to use in order to kind of like tap into that energy and transmute. All right, so what I have is the Chamber of Violet Flame. Okay, I have the Nine of Wands. Okay, so this is saying like things are coming to a head as well as an end. And then I have the Ace of Swords, and then I have Temperance. So with these cards, I'm getting, you know, this whole thing is to close out things that maybe have been obstacles, challenges, blockages, things that in this lifetime you were meant to resolve and close out. So this could represent some sort of it's like everything's happening, like these are all in alignment, they're all standing, you know, in the same direction. They're almost equally spaced from one another. So I feel like this was all part of a plan. It's like multiple things need to play out. Things are happening on a grand scale. And I'm also getting that like the energy from the past, you have alchemized, you have transmuted, you have experienced the shadow to be in the light, or vice versa. You could be a shadow worker, which is awesome. So you very much could have started off in the light, you know, had to experience lots of challenges in the shadow in order to bring yourself back to center. So I'm getting like there's this, you know, flip it, switch it, whatever you want to do. But whatever you had to experience was like soul specific. I am getting with the Ace of Swords here. Like there is this insight, there is this clarity. Like you had to process all of these things so that you could become a clear channel. Okay, so that you can receive the messages, so you can be the messenger. Some of you are messengers, okay, because you're meant to anchor this, the vibration here. You're meant to like harmonize, like regulators. I always get that. I'm getting that you just temper things. You're an earth angel energy. And there's so many different types of earth angels. I'm actually writing about it. It's quite fun. But I feel like this is like something that you're meant to really hone in on. This was for you to be activated in your soul's purpose. Okay. So the 9 represents like, you know, things are almost finished. So I'm going to do like a couple videos about, you know, this energy. So if you have really cool earth angel experiences, because you are one, I would love to know about them. And if you want, we can like capture the comment and we can go over your experience in another video. So, yeah, leave a comment if you'd like to share your own experiences in your process. I would love to weigh in and share with the group. 10 of Swords. This was brutal. There were things that you were allowing to keep yourself small, stuck, unseen, restricted. I feel like your ego and your past trauma prevented you from releasing what you needed to release, to heal and to elevate. And so sometimes there is intervention because we need help. And that pain saved your life, the 10 of Swords. What almost killed you saved you. There's been energies that have been there's been someone sending you negative energy and watching to see if it works. Okay? So you are very much protected by the Most High. Okay? Ace of Swords energy. I feel like any of these, all these painful experiences ignited you. I feel like there very much could be some sort of like information that comes in that's it was a catalyst. Getting catalyst. Yeah, and then I just got the moon in the mid position. Okay. I feel like there's this attempt to prevent you from being in your purpose. There's this attempt to keep you in an illusion that you're crazy, or you're not good enough to do what you're doing, or you're not doing it right, or there's some sort of like shots fired, right? I'm getting shots fired. You were in a protective bubble. I'm getting like, they can't get to you. Yeah, it's like, I don't know. Yeah, I'm getting with the moon sideways. This is like fear. I feel like somebody's in fear because of what, there's energies in fear, collective energies in fear, okay? Because there was a lot done, okay, to take you out. And they're watching to see what might be coming their way because their attempts were unsuccessful. In fact, all it did was expand your abilities, expand your light. It made you lighter and brighter. So every attempt did the opposite of its intent. Okay? Ooh, I am getting lit up. 7 of Cups. That's how my team and energy works with me. It's like, sometimes I say, you know, Spirit, take the wheel. Sometimes that's how it works with my abilities. I have a lot of different ways to communicate with Spirit, and this is just one of them. They're saying hello. Woo! All right, getting lit up over here. Crown chakra, okay? All right, holy experiences. Okay, miraculous energy. Thank you. You know, sometimes when there's something that like you're anxious about or maybe not comfortable with about yourself, but it is your gift, it is your blessing, they want you to show it. And so you just got a demonstration. Oh, all right. Mike, what else do you want to say about this besides my face? Ding, ding, ding. Sun. Sun card. You are surrounded by happiness, joy, bliss, the divine. You're supported. You're loved. I feel like you have, you've answered the call that your soul asked you to answer. It's like God said, hey, will you help us? And you said, yes. And he's like, okay. She's like, okay. He, she, it, okay. Okay. We have the Sun and we have the 3 of Cups. This is beautiful energy, right? I mean, who doesn't love celebrating, dancing, supporting one another? Okay. It's like everybody's different. Everybody has a different leotard on. You know, some of us have different color, hair, skin, you know, jewelry, like all the things. But like everybody is special in their own right. Okay. So it's okay for you to shine. All right. I feel like they're saying maybe there was energy that didn't want you to shine. Maybe there was like a dim your light kind of situation. And they're like, oh, no, no, no. No, 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 no. We're not dimming anything. In fact, we're going to help people find their light and shine it bright. So I feel like you're on this quest. You have this purpose. You're creating something new with the experiences you've had. You're being inspired. You have these beautiful, holy, miraculous experiences. I mean, the Sun card is like the presence of God, the presence of the Creator. I feel like what you came here to accomplish, okay, you have accomplished. I feel like you overcame your limitations. Sometimes the ego can get the best of us, or sometimes it's about the fear of judgment of others and moving past that and realizing those are really just projections about them and don't really have anything to do with you. And so now you choose you. You choose you, regardless of what other people think or say about you. And that is freedom. You have no shame in your game. Because you know why? God supports you and loves you. Your spirit team supports you and loves you. Those who are aligned with your vibration love you. And you're like, I'm good no matter what. I feel like you're good no matter what. So sometimes we zoom out, sometimes we zoom in. I feel like you're applying all of these things integrating them, grounding them, sharing them. It's beautiful. Let's see what's final messages here. And just Two of Cups energy. I feel like, you know, the pain of the past has set you free, and you have closed out those chapters. And the World card, certainly you've integrated these things, okay? You've integrated the lessons. Yeah, and then we have a Page of Cups here. So there could be a bit of Eight of Wands. Okay, so this could be past energies, okay? Page of Cups, Eight of Wands. I feel like there could be some overindulgence here. I'm getting that there might be energy, like I feel like their messages, they may want to message, they may want to apologize. I think all the stories that they want to tell aren't complete. In fact, they're probably false. I feel like there's a lack of alignment here. I feel like there could have been a contract here, right? Because we are releasing contracts, fulfilling soul contracts, okay? Someone didn't fulfill a soul contract with you and broke your heart instead. I feel like they may very much be regretting the actions taken against you. I feel like they were not able to accept at the time their awakening. Instead, because of how they were manipulated, it continued, and they worked with others, and they tried to prevent you from going the solo route and moving on to fulfill your soul contract and what you came here to do. So there's been this attempt on you for quite some time. That's where this Ten of Swords comes in. That's where the Moon comes in. That's where the Page of Swords comes in. You know, I feel like you're still going to create and collaborate on the things that you agreed to create and collaborate on as part of your soul mission, with or without these energies. They will learn from you. It was a lesson, okay? It's not going to hinder your progress, okay? Yeah. This could have been a soulmate energy here. Yeah, you had like a soul contract with them. So here's more to the story. We have the Hierophant. Okay, this is about a belief system. This is about, look at, I was talking about how they had some sort of attachment. There's an attachment here. This is what I feel like their shadow energy, their unresolved emotions, trauma, pain, suffering, heartbreak. They are refusing to do the work. Okay, they're not willing to put the effort in. In fact, they'd rather make you look bad because you are doing the work and you do have strong beliefs, and maybe they don't agree with your beliefs, but that is something for them to figure out for themselves. I feel like you're strong in your convictions, and you are very much somebody who, you know, doesn't need their energy. You've removed yourself. You're guided to remove yourself so that you can focus on learning the lessons that you came here to learn. There could be this missed opportunity here now as a result of the actions taken. I feel like they entertained others. I feel like there might have been like someone may have entertained others behind the scenes or chose others. This could be work, this could be family, this could be friends, but I'm getting like it didn't provide any type of emotional fulfillment. Like, so it's like, what's the point? All it did was really just kind of like leave somebody, you know, kind of wondering like, why? Like, what did you gain from this? Like, what was the purpose of all this? Like, you know, certainly somebody doesn't value love like you do. And I feel like that was enough for you to move on from the situation. I feel like you were heavily guided to move away from the situation because it was no longer serving you. And I feel like there's a new soul contract coming in. So also the Hierophant. So this is that blessing that's coming in for you as a result of this contract being completed with whoever this was. This could be parent. I feel like it's love, but it doesn't have to be. It could be friendship. Could be work. Okay. This one? No? Okay. So I feel like, you know, the backstabbing, the betrayal, the deceit. Oh, here's the Fool. I didn't see that one. The Fool came out too. I feel like it's led to a new beginning for you. I feel like you've gained a new perspective as a result of all of this. And I'm also getting like, this helped you really stand in your faith and your knowingness and your trust. Okay, this is you trusting the process. It's like that trust fall, right? You're going to be asked to take a trust fall. Okay, and it's coming soon as a result of your, like, this is you, again, like the holy experiences, like you walk with the Holy Spirit, okay? So that is just amazing. And then here's that King of Cups. So I feel like you're like, la, 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 bam. Let's see. Yeah, I feel like there is, you know, some strong energy here playing out. This, you know, new beginning is something that is well-deserved. And so, if anything, certainly be grateful for the opportunities to start fresh, okay? There is radical transformation playing out personally and on a much bigger picture. Let's see, one more card here. Yeah, Queen of Swords. Being your most authentic self, being who you truly are, speaking your truth, okay? You may feel really close to like shamanism or pagan or Wiccan type practices. You may be a bit witchy, but there's this vibe about you, okay? People sometimes don't know how to take you. You may come off a certain way. You may intimidate people. Feel like you're someone underestimated very often. And then you're like, bam. And everyone's like, where the hell did they come from? All right, so here's a partnership, okay, coming in, Queen and King of Swords. I feel like this is something that you've manifested. There is a Queen of Cups experiencing some sort of judgment going on right now for the actions that they have taken. This could be a feminine or masculine. Take it how it might resonate. But judgment is playing out. What's this Queen of Cups? Who's this Queen of Cups? Yeah. Look at this, the Queen of Cups. I asked, who's the Queen of Cups? And I get the Knight of Cups over the Three of Swords. Interesting. So yeah, these are the emotional manipulators of the collective, right? Welcome to the shit show. Oh, that's who the King of Cups is. I feel like these two energy, these karmic energies. Yeah. Okay. So I feel like they thought that they could play games, okay, with the collective. And as a result of them playing games, they thought that you were playing the same game, okay? And they're playing checkers. And they're not even using checkers. They're using like cups. So they're using their emotions to manipulate people to do things in their favor, right? Maybe somebody is shining bright, but it's not of their own doing. They copy, they steal, they impersonate, they create fakeness, profiles, accounts, maybe even steal people's identities. I'm getting like, it's like showing interest in somebody, but then it's not who you really think it is that you're talking to. So they may create like fake accounts to love bomb people to get something from them. So it could be finances, it could be, You know, maybe they're out there dating the most. Maybe they're cheating on each other. Maybe they're playing games with one another. I'm getting that, like, the game that these two are playing, you're not playing. And so they're essentially playing games with each other and creating and racking up karma. And so you have cut cords with the Queen of Swords, and you are free and clear from dealing with this, while these two just continuously create more for themselves to experience. It's not affecting you. Okay? Yeah, they're playing, it's like they're playing a game by themselves. Like, you're not even involved in this game. Okay? Okay. It's like they're trying to win, but it's an illusion. It's like, what are you trying to win here? Like, what are you trying to prove? And why do you have to prove anything, right? Like, you already left this situation a long time ago. You are not interested in any kind of anything that this group has, or this person has, or these people, or situations, or whatever. Like, they're a past memory, and that is it. I'm getting with the Seven of Cups. This is somebody sending out little spells, or paying somebody to send out spells. Confusion, create illusions. You're doing it to yourself. It's really stupid. So, I mean, the awareness, the understanding is something that you understand, you get. High Priestess, you're able to observe. Okay? Yeah, they're creating their own despair, their own unhappiness, their own lack of fulfillment, their own loss in relationships around them. Maybe they thought they had good friends. We'll come to find out the friends are like, you know, who are you? You're not even the person who I thought I knew. Like, these people are like shape-shifting in front of people's faces. It's like the masks, their true intentions, their true soul, their true pain, their true childhood wounds are surfacing. And maybe it's as a result of, like, they're having now to hide. There's some sort of, like, removing themselves because of shame, despair, emotional imbalances. Yep. Okay. I feel like there's a bit of feeling stuck and stagnant and not able to move forward. And there is this regret of not being able to move away from the situation that they found themselves in. Okay? Whereas there's no new beginning for them, but certainly this is you creating from this whole situation. So I feel like the motivation here was for them to receive some sort of abundance, prosperity. And I feel like the actions that they took against you, they thought they would gain this, but you know who's receiving it? You. You created something new from this experience, and that was by design. Let's see. This is a blessing coming in for you. This is a gift. You see this as a blessing and a gift because you are a magical being of light, and now you remember who you are. That's the gift. They're like, now go and enjoy the rest of your life. You did it. You did it. 10 of Wands. You can release the burdens of all that you've experienced. You completed a major cycle. Okay? Major. Yeah, 8 of Swords. What are we saying about the 8 of Swords? Okay. Okay. So I have 8 of Swords, the Death card, 6 of Wands, 8 of Pentacles. What you're mastering is leading you to recognition, celebration, people wanting to see what you're doing next and how you're going to do it. You're inspiring people by what you do. And that also is a blessing and a gift. You are sharing your beautiful gift with the world. And that is what you're meant to do in whatever way that is for you. Eight of Swords. You're releasing this past. You have transformed. You are no longer letting your past hold you back. Continue to move forward, knowing that you are moving with grace, understanding, and ready to make a difference in the world. Remembering who you are and what you're here to do is what this reading is all about. Beautiful energy here. One more card. One more card. They're still trying to hold on to your energy. They're holding on to the past. And they're refusing to make changes in their life. And that is not your problem. That is theirs. Emperor energy. This is you being the leader, not a follower. And sometimes in order to step up into a leadership position, you have to experience it all so that you can be respected because you're coming from a place of personal experience. Okay? The Star card. Yeah, you are this healer. You are this soul here to anchor in these vibrations of love, peace, happiness. You do all kinds of fun little things that are creative that help you connect with spirit and use your magical wand to create passionate new beginnings for yourself and other people. It's kind of like, you know how like when you're in a church and they use the stuff and you like sprinkle it, you're like, you're blessed and you're blessed and you're forgiven and you're blessed. I feel like you're using your wand for the good. You're using the wand for radical transformation. You're using your wand for healing. You're using your wand for creating, okay? You're creating, co-creating with God. This is a beautiful blessing, okay? You're going to have a passionate new beginning where you're going to be doing what you love and loving what you do. And you may be traveling the world and you're going to be seen as somebody who is a leader in this space. And so you should be very proud of yourself, whatever space that is. It can be your own family space. It can be your friendship space. It can be whatever space you want to magically create for yourself. But this is you tapping into your own divine magic. And you had to experience and learn, right? How to use magic, what not to do in magic, right? Having that creative accountability when you do use magic. So I feel like you're creating from a place of love. And you're going to create something beautiful. And I feel like it's very much supported by the Most High. So I feel like this is a message of, I don't know. I feel like it's just like a lot of confirmations for myself for sure, but also for many of you. And there's this like, don't give up. Like you're at the starting point, right? Like it's just a matter of certain things aligning, okay? Certain things are aligning, being corrected, not lining, like lining up, but aligning, I'm being corrected, okay? So I feel like you dodged a bullet, okay? Like you dodged it, all right? So you are safe and sound, my loves, safe and sound. Like you may feel like you're in like another realm, okay? You very much may go and travel to other realms. That's coming up for some of you. All right, you guys, this was super fun. I hope you enjoyed it. And it's always a pleasure. And I will see you on the next one. And just as a reminder, a couple of announcements. Tomorrow at 3 o'clock is our circle. And so if you're seeing this message and you're somebody who has attended circle before, I'm asking for those that come to circle tomorrow, which is free. You can sign up on the website if you're not already receiving the messages to the invite. I want you to come up with a list of 5 things 5 things for 2025 that you want to work towards for yourself. And then we're going to pull cards on how best to accomplish those things, okay? So you're going to bring your deck, your tarot deck or an oracle deck, whatever deck you want, and we're going to pull cards for each one of those 5 things on your list. And we're going to get some guidance on best approach so that, you know, you can expand in 2025. So sending you lots of love, okay? And have a great day.